mayhem, destruction. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
The referee here only to count to 10, and the slugfest has already begun. The Heritage Cup that we just witnessed was really about a test of skill. This match is going to be about the test of human will, and look at Dijak.
Not gonna be pretty, Vic. I mean, like Dijak said, put the women and children to bed.
Talking about their first encounter at one point, Dijak had Dragunov pinned under the steel steps, and then Dragunov stood on top of those steps. It was an unreal sight.
Yes, indeed. He won the battle, Vic, but he didn't get the job done. He's in a war right now.
It is early going in this matchup, and look, these two coming out with a game plan, and it's pretty simple. Just beat the holy hell out of the other. And, feel some of this impact. You see the body snapping, manipulating around, looking for, and right away, looking for maybe an early sign of Constantine's special instead. Dijak just knocking Dragunov to the ground. And you can hear Dragunov right here in front of us. You can hear him agonizing, trouble breathing, taking deep breaths.
You know what they say, Vic? It's not about getting knocked down. It's about how many times you can get up and keep moving forward.
I mentioned those steps earlier, Book.
Yes, you did.
And Dijak's evil mind already starting to come to play.
Furniture around a little bit. Look like he's ready to play a little house inside the middle of this square circle.
These two have been all around. They brought in the locker room, brought in warehouses, loading docks. This match, this battle, can go anywhere.
Vic, those are called forearm shivers. And they are stiff, man. Oh, yes! Let me get out of the way.
Yeah, you better get out of the way. Feel the rage boiling out of Dragunov.
The intensity of this young man. I'm gonna tell you, he matches up with anybody, Vic, because he's willing to go to a different place, and that place's pain is his pleasure.
Look, I don't have a clock on me, but we got to be, what, maybe 2.5 minutes into this matchup, and look at the welts that have been forming on everyone's body, and you might be counting teeth.
Wow. That up kick, Vic, caught him straight on the jaw.
And forget about the jaw. What about the spine, Book? Because you just saw Dragunov look over for a landing spot. And that's not Boston Logan Airport. And again, the official only here to count to 10. What? Here, Dragunov, bam, that was an up kick right under the jaw, which for Dragunov,
Like
may have lost a few teeth.
A couple of bicuspids.
So this battle could go anywhere. And look, we know Dragunov can absorb a ridiculous amount of punishment. But it's almost like, Dragunov just went through the table to take out Dijak.
Let me tell you, this kid, kid's willing to do something like that to himself. Just imagine what he's willing to do to you, Vic. That's
no one ever know what he's willing to do to me.
That's the thing. He's busted open, Vic. He's busted.
There you see the referee starting his count. Referee is at 6. Both superstars starting to move, trying to get back to their feet. Dragunov up, and look at Dijak just struggling with the official using discretion. Dijak's feet both up, and look at the pain for Dijak. Everything his body has gone through early on in this matchup. And there's no predicting the barbaric lengths, Booker, that these two are going to be willing to go for victory.
There's no rules. Anything goes in a matchup like this. It's about debilitating your opponent till he quits.
There's Dijak. Let's go back to some of the action that we've already seen in a very physical matchup, and we knew it would be. First the kick, and then listen. That is a human being's spine on steel, but Dragunov somehow get back to his feet and then sacrifice himself. Boom! And you mentioned earlier, what are they willing to do to each other? How much are they willing to sacrifice to destroy the other? And now, look at the hard chops. Big kick and a roundhouse buckling the knees of Dijak. I mean, whoa. Hey, Book, you've even Been a little squeamish over here
Yeah,
next to me for
tell you,
some of
I'm
these
just
lefts and
thinking-
rights.
Just thinking the battle scars after a matchup like this, you got to wonder, but it doesn't seem like neither one of these guys really care about that right now. It's just about beating the hell out of each other, Vic.
We are looking at a different type of intense in this matchup. And we mentioned it earlier, the likes of maybe we've never seen. Oh my gosh, in NXT.
Wow.
And the referee doing a great job right on top of everything.
Wow.
Derek Sanders, I do not envy here tonight. And look at Dijak. Dijak doesn't care about the count. He wants to beat the hell out of Dragunov.
Dragunov, he always said he's a guy who don't mind a lot of pain. Right there. Oh my God, man.
But what about the back of Dragunov again? Destroying each other, destroying themselves.
Talk about that sacred place that this young man Dragunov is willing to go, Vic.
It has been an electrifying atmosphere as the official up to 5 and Dragunov, like a phoenix, just rises up and goes right after Dijak. Again, these guys, look, they're stopping the referee's count. They're stopping the referee's count.
How is Dragunov still moving after all the pain he's going through? And right now, not just moving, he's taking over.
Now, Dragunov said pain makes him feel alive. Dijak has promised to make Dragunov mortal.
Vic, I don't think we've seen Dijak in this much trouble ever. Oh! Good God!
And everything Dragunov has been through in this matchup. Remember the big boot under the jaw. Medical team Doc came out here, cleared Ilya Dragunov to continue, and Dragunov hasn't let up, hasn't taken his foot off the gas. And what in God's name is he thinking?
Man is willing to crawl to get to this top rope, Vic. What is he going to do?
Oh! That could have been the kiss of death from Dragunov. Referee starting his count.
Check it out.
Some of this, look at this nasty landing first. Bam!
Man.
That put Dijak on Dream Street, and Dragunov still wouldn't be done.
Coast to coast.
And then the impact.
Oh, God.
That wasn't a trash can, that wasn't a chair. That was steel steps as the official continuing to climb almost to 9. And somehow Dijak, nice bridge, he's back on his feet. Great job by the official in this matchup. And that was as close, Booker, as we've been to a 10 count.
NXT Battleground, and right now we got two grown men in the middle of this ring trying to chop each other down, Vic.
Oh! Oh!
No quitting Dijak.
Well, Dijak declared he could break any man. Dragunov challenged him to try to break him. That raised your eyebrows, and it's Dragunov who is up and delivering possibly the final blow. But Dragunov goes down too. Body almost giving out.
Yeah, both of these
And again,
men,
the referee will start his count to 10.
both of these men have given a lot here tonight, Vic.
Oh, well. And Dragunov giving a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
I don't even know what to say.
That's what you need to say right there, Vic.
Referee's up to 5. Dragunov's up. Referee continuing to count to 6. And Dragunov, sensing Dijak was close to getting back to his feet, going right back on the offensive in this last man standing match. Oh! Turning Dijak inside out.
What I'm talking about as far as this young man, Dragunov,
What?
matches. Oh, wow.
Who's gonna break who? Dragunov trying to hold on. Oof, trying to break that grip of Dijak. But Dijak now. Oh!
God, Vic.
Booker, we said we were witnessing something that could be the most chaotic, intense, and physical last man standing match ever.
Out, Vic. For those who don't know, that's the apron right there. That's the hardest part of the ring right there. That's when the steel runs down, and right there, he felt every bit of that steel, Vic.
Referee has his count going. Dijak beats it at 6, but look at Dragunov. Dragunov's on a knee. Referee's at 8 right now. Dragunov can't get back, and at 9, just able to beat the count.
Wow.
That rage still boiling. I don't know how, but it is in Dragunov, and that just might have angered Dijak. Feast your eyes.
That may have been the shot, Vic, that separated this man, Dragunov from his senses. Oh my God, Vic.
And Dragunov, by the way, is still up, because he's still on his feet. I don't know how.
No, the only thing holding him up is the rope, Vic.
Great point, Booker. That is a great point. Gotta wonder Dijak's mind. Talking about being able to break anybody, everything he's put Dragunov through already over the last several months, everything he's put Dragunov through here tonight at Battleground. And somehow, Dragunov standing.
Last outing, like I say, Dijak didn't finish the job tonight. He's more than willing to go out here and finish this job and finish that job well. Oh, yes!
And the uneasy tension filling the air here inside the Tsongas Center as Dijak has yet another weapon at his disposal, and it's all legal.
You said it's like pain, huh? You like this, Ilya? How's that feel? Do you feel alive? What are you forcing me to do, huh? What are you forcing me to do? Get up! Stay down! How's that blood doing, huh? I like that, look at that. Look at that. I like that, look at that. I want you to stay down. You need to stay down. You need to stay down. Don't make me do this. Don't you make me do this.
Look, I can't tell you how excruciating that kendo stick really, truly is. I can't tell you the pain that this young man, Dragunov, is feeling right now at this point.
Okay, this is just absolutely
torture. That's what this is, Vic.
It's uncomfortable.
It's torture.
Dijak. These are a different breed of human here at Battleground.
Self-interrogation right now, Vic. That's what this is. He's in interrogation mode.
You forced this, Ilya. You forced my hand.
And Dragunov fighting back as best he can. Oh! Come on! You see the welt, the bruise on Dragunov.
This is real, Vic. This is as real as it's gonna get.
Oh! I don't know how Dragunov has anything left from the welt on his left arm. The bruise on his left arm to the welts, the swelling of his body.
Desperation shot right there, Vic.
Look how nasty the left forearm is, but Dijak now has to be in disbelief because Dragunov continues to move forward, continues to persevere. How the hell are these guys moving?
Can't believe Dragunov just won't.
What's it gonna take?
He won't stop, Vic. He won't quit. He will not lay down.
Last man standing. I don't know what the other's gonna have to do. Dijak just driven face first into the steel chair. Referee's count has started. Not a minute has moved yet at 6. But referee continuing to count. Closing at 9. Dijak hasn't moved. Dragunov now at 9 gets to his feet.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
We talked about the test of human will, the intestinal fortitude to persevere. Look at the body of Dragunov. The body of Dijak.